What if the strongest people aren't the happiest, but the ones who stay positive, even when everything falls apart? This story will remind you, you can't control life's storms, but you can control the light you carry inside. Once, in a small, peaceful town, there lived an elderly woman named Clara. Everyone knew her for her gentle smile and the calm that seemed to surround her. Whether the sky was bright or gray with storms, she always carried the same quiet peace. People often came to her, not for wealth or miracles, but simply to feel lighter. Her words were few, but they always brought comfort. One afternoon, a young woman named Emily came to visit. Her eyes were tired, her face pale from too many sleepless nights. She looked as if she had been crying. She sat beside Clara and whispered, "Mrs. Clara, how are you always so positive and happy? No matter what happens, you never seem sad. Don't you ever feel hurt when life goes wrong?" Clara smiled softly and poured her a cup of warm tea. "My dear," she said gently, "happiness doesn't come from what happens around us. It comes from what lives within us." Emily frowned. "I don't understand. When bad things happen, how can anyone stay happy?" Clara looked toward the small oil lamp flickering on her table. Its flame danced softly in the breeze. "Let me tell you something," she said. "When I was young, I had a husband and 2 children. We didn't have much, but our home was full of laughter and love. Then one winter my husband fell ill. We tried everything we could, but we had no money for proper treatment. When he passed away, I thought my world had ended. I cried for days and nights. It felt like there was no light left in my life." Emily listened quietly, her heart heavy with sympathy. "After a while," Clara continued, "I realized something. Crying would never bring him back. My children still needed me, my love, my strength. So I dried my tears and made a promise to myself. I will live again. That's when I learned. Life will always bring us both sunshine and storms. We can't control the weather, but we can choose how to face it." She touched the small lamp again. "Every morning," she said, "I light this flame and whisper, 'This is a new day. I will find one reason to smile.' Some days that reason is tiny, the warmth of sunlight through my window, the song of a bird, or a kind word from a neighbor. But there is always something good if we choose to see it." Emily thought for a moment. "But what if something truly bad happens again?" she asked. "How can a person still stay positive and peaceful then?" Clara nodded softly. "It's not easy," she said. "When pain comes, we feel it, and that's okay. But I remind myself that nothing lasts forever. Good times fade, and so do bad ones. So when pain visits me, I look for what's still here. My health, my friends, my memories, or simply the gift of being alive. Happiness and staying positive is a choice, my dear. We can stare at the dark, or we can turn toward the light." Emily's gaze returned to the flickering lamp. Its flame trembled but never went out. And as she looked at Clara's calm face, something shifted in her heart. "Thank you," she whispered. "I think I understand now." That night, back home, Emily found a small lamp in her room. She lit it carefully and whispered the same words Clara had taught her. "This is a new day. I will find one reason to smile." At first, her reasons were small. The morning breeze, children laughing outside, the smell of fresh coffee. But day by day, something changed inside her. Even when life felt heavy, she remembered Clara's words and kept her flame alive. And over time, people around her began to notice the same peace and positivity she once admired in Clara. When they asked her how she stayed so calm, she would smile and say, "Happiness doesn't come from the world around us. It begins inside our hearts." And so, just like that, a quiet flame of peace and positivity spread through the town. All because one woman had chosen to keep her lamp, and her spirit, burning bright. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs a little light today. And if you're new here, hit subscribe, because every story we tell will help you see life in a new way. Until next time, stay hopeful, stay kind, and keep your inner flame burning.